morning. Coach Crozier here with the VBM of the week. This week we are focusing on the fight to finish. That's right. And the three principles that I want to impress upon you is don't quit, press through, finish strong. That's right. Don't quit, press through, and finish strong. That fight to finish is a grueling fight because it's so easy to do everything else. But what we do understand that everybody that starts is not going to finish. And so you have to decide where you're going to be in the pack. All right, ladies, I'm telling you, I know I have guys that play volleyball. Right now, I just kind of want to impress upon my ladies. I've been coaching for 12 years this year, and we see all the time coming from that middle school level, you're gonna lose a couple of kids because they find out that the workouts on the high school level are a bit strenuous and it's completely different than the middle school world, and there are some things they haven't been exposed to and they're not prepared, and we try to keep as many as we can, but we understand that some people are just going to give up. And so I want to encourage you that quitting is not an option. It doesn't matter what it looks like right now. Understand that if you go through that process, you'll come out better for it. So don't quit. Then I need you to press through when you get here and you find out that this is way more than I expected. Press through anyway, right? And what we also see on the high school level is you may start with 20 freshmen. Those 20 freshmen turn into 10 sophomores. Those 10 sophomores may turn into 5 juniors, and those 5 juniors may turn into 5 seniors, right? Because there were 5 people, we talked about that top 3%, there were 5 people who understood if I don't quit and I press through, I should be able to finish strong. And we always find players who get distracted by other things, and I've kind of hit on that before because it is something huge for athletes. And so what we need from parents the most is support, right? Encouragement, making sure that your child gets to those practices because it's very hard, and we talked about this before as well, to finish strong if we're inconsistent in our work habits anyway. And what we understand as adults is that there are a lot of things you're going to have to press through in life. So if you learn how to quit at an early age, you'll quit on a lot of things in your adult life, in your collegiate life, right? And so we want to make sure that we create better habits for our children. And I'm talking to you all in the volleyball community, but for everybody, creating better habits. Because one thing we understand is that quitters never win and winners never quit, right? So don't quit, press through, finish strong. That's what you need to understand in the fight to finish. When we have our athletes that come back from injuries, I'm one of those athletes. I've probably had enough injuries to just sit down somewhere right now, right? And so when you're coming back from an injury, you become dependent on the other part of your body that isn't injured. And you baby the side that was injured because you don't believe, right? Your belief isn't strong enough in the fact that you are healed and that you're able to do whatever it is you've been cleared to do by a medical professional. And so we have injuries like ACLs and MCLs and meniscus tears. And with me, I got cartilage issues up the wazoo. We got rotator cuff issues and all these things that we have to fight through, right? Because the fight to finish is real. When we incur those things and those ankle injuries, will you bounce back? Or will you say, I'm hurt, I can't? I'm unable to. Let's not make injuries an excuse